Aries. This is a quick and general reading, and it is a timeless reading as well. I hope you're well, and I hope this reading will bring some answers to you. And just bear in mind, this is a general reading, okay? Take what resonates and drop the rest. Now, if you're interested in a personalized reading, I do offer tarot readings as part of my service. So you can go to the link below to book a session, and they are done via Zoom. All right, those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Shamla Tan, and I am a spiritual teacher and intuitive therapist. And in my therapy work, I do use the cards sometimes, especially when we're working with shadow energies. And if the client is struggling to access these shadow energies, we will use the cards. And so I'm picking two here because this one just popped out, and I thought it would be good to pick another one. And then we will go on to pick the tarot, okay? So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this is the right time, and I hope that it gives you the guidance and messages that you need. Okay, this this fell over, so I'm just flipping it back. So Aries, let's see, the first card that flipped over, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Shine your light. Next one, Melina. Melina says, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Now, this is vital for those of you who are at a point where you are trying to make a decision. It could be a life-changing decision. It could be a decision to do with your personal life or even your career, all right? And you don't have enough information. So do research and seek expert advice before making a decision, right? So sit on it. Don't rush to make a decision. Anything that we do in a hurry and rush is because we are afraid. It comes from fear. And any decision that we make, and we make it patiently, we are trusting the divine, okay? So keep that in mind, right? So I am going to pick the tarot cards, and then we're going to see. Now, if this reading resonates with you, Aries, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, appreciate this energy exchange, and yeah, and comment below as well so that we know how you're going. And ooh this is really interesting. This card says you're confused and indecisive, and you see you have these two cards talking about really decisions, and maybe you're avoiding it a little bit. Okay, so I'll go into it a bit more. Let's see what comes up. Aries, what's going on? Ooh, 3 cards. Okay, is this for you? Let me feel. Okay, intuitively I feel only the first one is meant for you. Oh, nice, 3 of Cups. Okay, now let's see. Let's get a sense what else is going on. Okay, only this one. I just want to feel into the vibe, to see which one is meant for you. We don't want to take them all. We need one more for Aries. Oh, nice. Okay. So we have here 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the story is for you. We will pick clarifiers if needed, but let's go through this first. First, we have 2 of Pentacles, right? So this is about you trying to balance your responsibilities. It is your finances, your home life, more so your career as well. So you're trying to balance, you're trying to juggle, you're trying to get to a point where you feel much more balanced, because you're also very challenged by the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is, it's almost like you have a decision that you need to make about something, and you're not clear. There is no clarity. So if you look at this right, it is a new moon. So it's not full moon yet. So there's no clarity. She's blindfolded as well. There's no clarity. But what is advised is that you go within and listen to your own heart, because having a blindfold on is quite good. Then you're not distracted by what other people are saying and doing. You really do need to trust your intuition as well in this decision-making process. Now, you can gather information from people around you. There are people around you who are very helpful. Make sure you go to the right people to ask for help. Here it says also do research and seek expert advice before making a decision. So it's about choosing the right people. And then using whatever information that you have obtained from the right people, you go within, right? Quiet your mind, and then, get a sense of the direction you want to go to. Because there's so much going on. You're trying to juggle, you're trying to get things done, and you're trying to make a decision about something as well. So networking, Three of Cups is about connecting, right? So networking with the right people, connecting with the right people, and all that is really very helpful for you at this time, right? So friendship, some friendships you can really rely on. Now we have Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles basically is about telling you that things are coming into a balance, about giving and receiving. I feel for many of you, Aries, that for things that you have, if you are being very calculative about things, you find that it may not necessarily serve you because you're not looking at a big picture. So the idea about this is, even though Six of Pentacles is talking about giving and receiving, right? It's about balancing and karmically allowing things to flow. I would say that it's important that you're not be calculative in the sense of having a small view. Have a much bigger picture of things, so that you're not counting every cent, right? And that you are much more open. And when you're much more open, you find that you are also allowing more opportunities to come in, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is a really nice energy to have. It is about you in the long term enjoying the abundance. So I feel at this point, right, your restriction or your constriction is mostly like your mind trying to control things, your mind trying to, the word here is calculative. Okay, take it as how it resonates for you. Counting every single decimal point kind of thing. And if you do that, then you are limiting the universe and in how it's going to work with you and for you. So the idea is to keep it fluid, right? And not to count it to the last decimal point kind of meaning, because it can set you off in a very confused state. As this card indicates, right? You're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. If you have a decision that you need to make, do not go into that state where you are counting every single decimal point. It doesn't help, okay? A lot of it, you also need to rely on your intuition, okay? And your inner state. All right, so let's see. We have here the Lovers, okay? Six of Wands, very nice, very positive. Three of Swords. Something you need to let go of. Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Page of Wands, a lot of pages. Nice. Ace of Wands. The World, yeah, for sure. And Eight of Swords. Okay. Now let's explore this, okay, Aries? So you are juggling, right? You trying to see what to do, how to balance your responsibilities. You're asked to commit to something, commit to one thing, not try to juggle too many things at the same time. The Lovers card is about commitment. It's about committing to one thing. All right. It's not a literal thing where you have a lover to commit to. Well, maybe some of you do, but but in general, the vibe I'm picking from this is about your life in general, having too many responsibilities and you're not committing to any one of them. It's almost like you dabble here, dabble there, but you're not really committed to one thing. You're not even, maybe in your mind, you're not even committed to success, right? So this is a good reminder that you need to be committed in your mind to success, because if you do that, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a really beautiful energy. It's about celebration. It's about celebrating success. It's about having achievement, winning awards, kind of thing, having some form of a recognition. So a commitment is required. Okay. Now looking at this, right? The mind is so busy, too many things going on. You really need to go within, go deeper within yourself and trust your intuition. There are certain things that you may be very unhappy about that you do need to let go of, right? And let them go, because when you let them go, better things come your way. This would include projects, people. Yeah, they just cause you more pain than anything else. And at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, is this worth the pain? Right? If it's not worth the pain, then, really need to let it go. There is a particular area of your life where you do need to communicate. And there could be something that maybe you're unhappy about, that you are not communicating, and you should be communicating, but communicate in loving way. Right. So a lot of people are very afraid to communicate. They often say, oh, I don't want to be confrontational. But this is not about confronting. It's about communicating. It's about sharing. It's about opening up. It's about sharing your thoughts, your feelings. And it's not a personal attack, right, towards someone else. And as long as you don't have like a second agenda in your communication, like trying to provoke that person or trying to attack the person, then keep the communication loving and you'll be fine. Right. And I feel also for some of you is an inner communication, which means that you may not be communicating with yourself. So, maybe some journaling would be very useful so that you have a better idea of what actually is it that you want. Maybe you're not even sure what is it that you want. You're feeling a little bit lost even. Okay. So we come to Three of Cups, which is, I talked about friendships, happiness, connection, networking, right? And there is a part of you, which is the Knight of Pentacles, asking you to be, as you make connection with people, right? Know that slow connections are always the best. Slow connection, slow and steady, being grounded, being efficient, making connections. Usually, when you make fast friends, right, too quickly, it may not necessarily, you may not be able to read the situation that well or read the people that well, and then you may just jump to conclusion that this is what they are like, and maybe you need more time, right, to know people. In other words, to invest your time into connections with people. It will really serve you well, because the King of Cups is also asking you or telling you that in your connection with, forming new friendships and connecting with, deepening your relationships with others, you are also coming to a much more emotionally mature and balanced state. And that is going to help you in the long run, right? In this, either in the decision-making process or in the next phase of your life, right? That's the goal that you are trying to move towards, where you are much more empathetic, you are compassionate and emotionally balanced, and also being very open intuitively, okay? And then we have here Six of Pentacles, the giving and receiving energy. And let's see what these two cards say, right? Firstly, not to be so overly calculative, because the Page of Wands is asking you to be much more adventurous. Right, actually, what I said earlier on, not to restrict yourself by counting every decimal point, to be much more fluid. So it's about being much more adventurous in how you move forward, because when you're much more adventurous, this brings in the Ace of Wands, brings in new opportunities, new growth, new potential, new projects, new inspiration. A lot of new things can come in when you are very open. Okay. And then, of course, I said that in the long term, what will happen is you have Nine of Pentacles. It's about you enjoying abundance, right? Enjoying what you have created. This is long-term goal. And that will come into play when there is a sense of accomplishment and completion. The World card is always the end of a cycle, right? So whatever you are doing now, let's say you're putting a lot of effort in a particular project, and you are still not at the end yet. If you're not at the end, that means it's not done, right? When you come to a point of completion, you will feel this. You will feel the sense of completion. You will feel like this is fantastic and that you are really enjoying the abundance. The only thing you need to be very careful of is the Eight of Swords. This will be self-limiting beliefs that you have, something that you can feel entrapped because it's a victim mindset. It is a powerless mindset. It's a limiting mindset that you may be limiting yourself and you may not even be aware. So check in with yourself, do some journaling, have a better sense of where you may be stopping yourself. And when there are a lot of potential, a lot of, new opportunities coming your way, you don't want to be the one to sabotage yourself. Okay, Aries? Now, if this message resonates, reminder, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when your next reading is coming up, you can turn on your notification. You see a bell below this video, turn that on so that whenever the reading comes up, you will get a notification on your YouTube, okay? Let's see. Message from Spirit for Aries. We're going to pick 2 cards. First one. When I lean towards love, I am led. Okay? Lean towards love, and love will lead you where you need to go. My outer experiences are a reflection. Whoa, what am I? Okay. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Now, if your outside is very messy, it's just saying that the inside is very messy. Okay? That's the basic message. That's what it's saying. So keep this in mind. So whenever your outer experiences are messy, think about what's your internal condition like? Is it very messy? What do you need to clean up? So how to clean up the outer experiences? You clean up your inner condition. Okay? So Aries, I hope this serves you well. I hope this gives you some answers and direction that you need. And that I just want to remind you again, from this message here, you are a light worker. Shine your light, shine your love. Okay? Have a wonderful time ahead. I will see you again. Bye for now.